Hey guys, I just wanted to create a video for week 5. There was a lot of point deductions on the discussions, and there were some slight, many of you that did receive a little bit off on the assignment as well. So let's go over that. I want to kind of get into the class together. First, I want to go over the discussion post. For you guys that are not meeting the word counts, the only thing I'll say is that citations do not count as the word count. When it says a minimum of 300 words, that's 300 words of your own thoughts, the factual answers, the paraphrasing and thought process that came from your resources. That's what the 300 words is, not your actual citations themselves. So when you're measuring your word counts, make sure that you are paying attention to counting the actual your thoughts, your answer, your response, and not including those references in that. Word counts on responses, you guys, I can't say anything more than that. You have to check word counts if you want to get full credit on it. Now, as far as the citations go, I see there's a couple of you that are still using citation generators. If you're using a citation generator, you're going to get it wrong every week because those are very incorrect. But there was probably like 2 or 3 of you that are still using the generators, and it's obvious by the way the citation looks. So just please, I cannot tell you enough. If you want full credit, do not use citation generators. You need to be using templates from APA, your APA textbook, or Purdue OWL 7th edition templates as an online resource. One of those 2 is the only way to get full credit and do it properly and learn how to do it properly. I will say some of you guys are close, and I want to pull a couple examples up. And this class is, before I do that, this class is, it's kind of preparing you for 420 a little bit. 420, some of you guys are actually in at the same time, so these classes are mimicking each other where you're actually building a plan. But because you're creating a plan and, you're looking at a lot of resources, it's imperative that you learn how to cite correctly. So there is an APA grade in HEAL 420 and in 305, because one, you're creating a plan, a marketing plan, and the other, you're creating an actual health program plan. Oops. So just keep that in mind that, APA is big in both of my classes. Specifically, I'm talking about 305 right now, but either way, we need to figure out how to get this right. So I am seeing an improvement as far as it being close. So I want to pull up, these are a couple of your guys' resources that you put in there this week. So this was one of them. So let's say that I'm using this as a web resource. Okay, so you don't see that there's an author. So obviously just the author of this is going to be the Centers for Disease Control. So that's good. We don't see a date, so it's okay in this instance to put no date. Now you have your italicized. You see here clearly that classroom physical activity is titled. So this would be italicized. Then some of you guys are leaving it there and you're just putting the web address. You're still missing a piece of information. In these types of organizations, they have tons of subgroups or sub-organizations within an organization. So for instance, this right here, CDC Healthy Schools, is a sub-organization of the CDC. So what you would do is to write this, you would do Centers for Disease and Control and Prevention. And you would have, probably no date in this instance. You would have this title italicized, and then non-italicized, you would have this Healthy Schools subgroup. Okay. So this subgroup, this sub-organization is what a lot of you guys are leaving out. Make sure you get that. And then you would not put retrieve from, you would just put the website. So make sure that that was the one thing I saw, and you guys were just so close. And a lot of you guys, if you were very close, and I could tell you weren't using a generator and you were just so close, you probably received an email from me kind of going over that a little bit and correcting it. So just pay attention to that. Now, as far as the week 5 assignment, go on there and look at it and look at your grade. There was a couple of you that got the green light to submit as is into your program plan. And for most of you guys, you just had teeny tiny little minor adjustments. So you probably received like a 14 out of 15 if you just have something minor that you need to fix. So just make sure you go on, look at the comments, and see what you need to adjust before you submit it to your final marketing plan. So this week we're in week 6. So open this up. this week you are writing your positioning statement. So right here, this sample, this is great, writing position statements. This is going to kind of give you the walkthrough of what these subcategories that need to be included in the position statement, and it goes over them very well. So this is the resource you need to be using right here as far as when you're actually writing your positioning statement. So that will be due on Tuesday by 11:59 for your discussion post. We just got to get APA right in this class as you guys are moving so close to the end of your career. You know, and as a public health major, and you're getting closer to either going into the workplace or going into graduate school. Either way, when you're working in the health field, we're so dependent on information, other people's information and studies, and you have to know how to properly cite them. For legal ramifications, for graduate school, or to avoid legal ramifications, and to graduate school, you'll need to do this as well. So that's why I'm such a stickler in this class, and if you're in 420, I'm also a stickler in that class as well. So just let's get that right, because I was a little bit disappointed in the discussion board this week, as there was a lot of people that were missing points from either word count or citations, and as we're in week 6 now, this is the 6th week that we're practicing these APA. By now, I'm expecting to get more right than wrong on APA. So use those templates. I can't tell you enough to use those templates, okay? If you have any questions this week regarding the position statement, shoot me an email. If you have questions about APA, shoot me an email, okay? I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and we will talk soon.